Hey guys, ooh, sorry. I'm gonna have some lunch. It's Tuesday, the 20th. I cannot believe it. It's Thanksgiving in 2 days. I'm eating leftover rice-a-roni. I just fed the kids, they're in there. So leftover rice-a-roni, 2 hot dogs with mustard, celery, carrots, cucumbers with Marzetti's ranch. This is my second diet do of the day. It's like 1:45. And I have some cheese curds. My stepdad brought them home from Wisconsin for me because he went on a motorcycle trip. But they're all just kind of mushed together. And Christiana from Flip Side of the Moon or Moonlight Eats said they're best at room temperature. So they're just kind of mashed together. It's just 2 types of cheese. They're really good though. I don't get the squeak effect, but it might just be because there's a little squeak. I don't know, but it's really good cheese. Really good cheese. Like, when have you guys ever seen me just sit down and eat chunks of cheese on my channel? Never. It's good. I'm starving. I got up today and I've been cleaning. I have Adri's Thanksgiving things, like the whole wall is her pictures. What do I want next? Ow! Let me close this door. It's like, I don't heat the whole house. I only heat the rooms that we're mainly in. Like the girls, they have their heater vents open. Mine's closed. The bathroom upstairs is closed unless like one of us is taking a bath and I open it. It's open in the living room. It's closed in the back room. It's closed in the kitchen unless like we're in there doing stuff. So if I keep this door to the kitchen closed and this door closed, like I can keep my heat at 68 even though it's 20 degrees outside and we're fine. But if the doors are open, then you get a cool draft from all the other rooms. So last night I filmed a like beauty products haul from QVC. It was like 12:30 in the morning. So it was too late to try any of them. But today I want to try them. I actually put the collagen stuff like on this spot on my hand, and it does look different than this hand, just from one use. See how smooth it is? And this one's like textured. Ooh. I can't wait to try those out. Whole new skincare. Hopefully none of them make me break out. A couple of the things I've used before. I'm looking rough today. Like the Murad eye cream. I actually got a sample from Sephora. I did a review, like using it on my channel. So that's on my channel. I loved it. I would try a lot of eye creams. And that one worked amazing compared to all of them I've tried, so I got a full size. The Murad dark spot treatment, I used that a couple years ago. It worked great. So I know it works good. The Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask, I filmed a video using that. That was amazing. I've said in other videos, I'm the only one that eats this, so I double dip. What else? My Philosophy Bubble Baths. I've used that before, just not the scents that I got. The teeth whitening pens. The Tarte foundation brush. Daily moisturizer, which I didn't use today because I didn't even wash my face. Last night before bed I used a makeup wipe and called it a day. It was like 2 in the morning. So I'm glad those two slept in until 10. Adri has this whole week off for Thanksgiving. So after I eat, I want to vacuum the living room and dining room. Then me and Adri are going to do, I think, her scented nail polish maker. Menards is having this event today. It says from 12 to 2. It's this company from Indian River in Florida. They have fresh picked oranges, tangerines, and grapefruits, and they're bringing in like the truckload. So Menards parking lot. I was telling my mom, and she said, "Tell Paul," which is my stepdad, because he's retired. She said, "Tell him I want some tangerines." So I shared the event on Facebook and tagged him and told him that Mom wanted tangerines and that I wanted tangerines and oranges. And he messaged me today. He must have been at Menards. It was like 12:45. And he said, "This thing says it's from 12 to 2. He said, "Menards says it starts at 2. So he was out there to get us tangerines and oranges at 12:45. And the stupid thing doesn't even open till 2. I said, "Well, that sucks. I said, that's crappy communication." So I don't know if he's going back at 2. I guess oranges and tangerines. Growing up, in my stocking every year, I always had like little candies and stuff. Every time. I've been cleaning, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. Anyway, in my stocking there was always like little candies and maybe like little items. There was always banana, apples, red and green, tangerines, and whole walnuts. My whole life. So, every time I smell tangerines, it just takes me back to Christmas, growing up as a kid. Last night, we had Adri's parent-teacher conference. My mom watched the girls for Jay and I to go. This kid blows me away. Hold on. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, they took these tests. They're like nationwide tests. And fresh off of summer break, Adri, on her math, the district average for like kids, first graders, the district average is a 158. The national average is a 162. Adri scored a 182. I cried. I was crying when I was telling my mom last night. So she is in the 93 percentile in the nation for her math scores. And in reading, the district average is 157. The national average is 161. And Adri had a 181. So she was way over the national average in reading too. So in reading, she's in the 94 percentile in the nation as far as first graders go. This was at the beginning of the year. She's 2 points away from being considered gifted in math and 1 point away from being considered gifted in reading.
What does gifted mean?
It means you're like super special and have a really huge talent for math and reading. Like way better than most kids. Huh?
How many points do I need?
Well, if you take this test again, I'm sure you're going to pass it because that was at the beginning of the year. So now, a couple months into school, I'm sure you're like way above. Her reading I've told you guys before about her books. She's, what is this? November. She's been in school for what, 3 months in first grade? She's reading at a 4th grade level. Her teachers just had nothing but amazing things to say. Adrian, this other little girl in her class, Vivian, are like the top readers. And they take turns helping this other little girl.
Lily.
There's this other little girl in her class who doesn't really get much help at home with reading. And Adrian, this little girl, get to take turns helping her read. Which I didn't know that till last night. I think that's amazing. Her teachers, their only concern is how they're gonna, they said how they're just running out of ideas of how to keep challenging her so she doesn't get bored. Ah, I'm so proud. She might be a handful at home, but at school she's just a phenomenal student. Okay, Angie, stop crying.
And guess what?
What?
At school, I just get hyper.
At school?
Yeah, I get
Your teacher
hyper.
said that you don't ever act up, you
I don't.
don't ever
I
misbehave.
just get like hyper outside. When my
Or on
friends
recess.
say I can like play with them.
Yeah.
And they say that I can finish the game.
That's what recess is for, to get out your energy. So you can sit still in class the rest of the day. They were canceled on Thursday. So then Friday they had a Thanksgiving feast at school. They had turkey and mashed potatoes. This cake that looks delicious called Num Num Cake. And I keep looking online. I can't find a recipe for what it is. It almost looks like gingerbread cake with a dollop of whipped cream on top. But it's not that dark. It's like the color of like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you'd think they would have called it like pumpkin cake if it was that. They just call it Num Num Cake. So if you know what Num Num Cake is, and you know what I'm talking about, yeah, comment below and tell me because it looks delicious.
It is delicious. I should eat it, but sometimes we have these blueberry things that are topped with whipped cream, but I never get them because I don't like blueberries.
You might like it with whipped cream. Adrian said they had popcorn scattered on the table. It's like kind of for decoration. They were allowed to snack on it. Excuse me. The news was there at her school, and they did an article, and it was on the news, and they took video, and you can see the tables all decorated with popcorn, like laid throughout them, and the little kids dressed up like in dress shirts with ties and vests. It was so cute.
And my Grampy got a tie for Mr. Wolke, and I'm gonna give it to
Her
him.
principal wears like crazy suits for the holidays.
And then a tie.
I've talked about it before. Yeah, and he always has like matching ties, and my stepdad somehow came across this tie. It plays Christmas songs. It says like ho ho ho, Merry Christmas all over it. And he said, he said, I won't wear it, but don't you have a principal that wears crazy suits for the holidays? So Adrian can't wait to give it to him.
When are you done eating?
I'll be done in just a minute. That cheese is good dipped in ranch too. See, we were eating Captain D's. Jay got home, I was gonna make fish. Alex was still napping. He's like, let's just get, he's like, doesn't Chinese sound good? I said, no, I said I was gonna make fish. He's like, all right, what about Captain D's? I'm like, I could do Captain D's. So I told him, I said, me and the kids will stay here so I can start getting ready. And then we'll eat, drop the kids off, and then go. He didn't want to do that. He wanted us all to go. We were gone for an hour. We got home at like 6:35. I was in pajamas. Her conference was at 7:20 in a town 20 minutes away. I literally scarfed down food for like 10 minutes. Got ready in like 7 minutes. We left, got to my mom's. Literally ran up to the door, dropped the kids off, ran back out to the car, flew to the school, And we felt like crap because we ate, not for number one, because we ate greasy fried fast food, which we have not been doing much. We did have Wendy's the other day, chicken sandwich, and we had Subway the other day. You had chicken nuggets when Nana brought you home, remember?
Yeah.
Like, in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I think we've had fast food like 3 or 4 times. But the fried fish and the fried chicken and the fried shrimp and the fried mozzarella sticks, on top of eating so fast, we felt like crap. So we learned our lesson. Sunday we were cleaning stuff all day. Adrian was at my mom's, so I didn't even get out my planner. And I completely forgot I was gonna make the crock pot chicken and noodles Sunday.